Yo, DeMar DeRozan might. Well, not even might. I think DeMar DeRozan is an elite player still. I wouldn't mind trading for him. I'm not gonna lie. He cooked us. He cooked us last night. He cooked Tobias individually. Whenever Tobias was on the court, I'm looking him. I'm trying to see him play defense. You know, people say Tobias is a above average defender. Guys, I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it. If he can't guard DeMar DeRozan, how is he gonna guard Jason Tatum? How is he gonna guard Jaylen Brown if he can't guard DeMar DeRozan? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tobias is a sorry player, bro. I'm watching him just getting mad. He gets mad at his teammates for not helping him out. Like, do you really need a double team on DeMar DeRozan? Like, DeMar DeRozan is just shooting mid-range. He's not driving like that. He's literally shooting middies. But yeah, so Tobias ended the game with 15 points, 7 boards, and 4 assists in 34 minutes with no Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey really had to carry, but you can't carry when you only score 20 points. So yeah, it was a very bad game, a low-scoring game. He only scored 92 points. It was just bad. DeMar DeRozan dropped 24 points, 6 and 4. Like I said, he was cooking Tobias. Guys, please comment in the comment section. Why do you guys want to keep Tobias? Give me 3 valid reasons of why we should keep Tobias. Why shouldn't we just trade him for a first-round pick? Why shouldn't we just trade him for... Bro, I would trade him for, something so minor right now. Tell me why. Give me 3 reasons why Tobias is a valuable asset to our team and why we shouldn't just trade him. Because if we re-sign him, I'm telling you, I may not be a Sixers fan. I'm sorry. We better not re-sign Tobias Harris. We have Kelly Oubre. Re-sign Kelly Oubre. Do not re-sign Tobias Harris. We have other people we need to re-sign. Remember Jalen McDaniels? We had him last year. I would rather have Jalen McDaniels than Tobias Harris. Okay? It's just, Tobias Harris is so, he's not a bad player. He's a good player. You put him on the Pistons will probably win an extra 10 games. But the thing is with Tobias Harris, it's similar to Embiid. You know how Embiid used to be? You know when Embiid had bad games, his body language would show? Tobias is the same way, but it's even worse because Embiid doesn't do that anymore. Embiid basically gets 30 points every single game. A bad Embiid game is 20 points, you know? We don't see Embiid dropping 2 points, 10 points anymore. But Tobias he starts shrugging his shoulders. He starts getting mad at his teammates for not helping him out on defense. It's just, I don't know. There's some things, and he gets mad. It's like LeBron. When LeBron gets mad at his teammates for basically not doing all of his work for him, it's like that. Tobias, you have no right to be yelling at Pat Bev. You have no right to be yelling at any player, bro. You don't play hard. You don't hustle. If people say he hustles, he does not hustle. Tobias Harris should be getting 10 boards a game. He's a big body. He's a big guy. He's 6'9" with a big frame. He should be averaging 8 boards. He should be averaging 7 boards. Right? 7 boards shouldn't be oh my gosh, Tobias Harris was aggressive today. No. You should be averaging 7 and 8 or 8 boards, bro. You shouldn't be averaging 4 boards a game. As a 6'9", big-bodied forward. Come on, bro. He doesn't get any assists. He's not a great defender. What is he good at? He's a mid-range guy, but DeMar DeRozan's a better mid-range shooter than him. It's just sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad watching Tobias Harris play. I'm sorry. I didn't want this to be the Tobias Harris hate video, but dang. I must be a hater of Tobias Harris. Ever since he said people would take a crumble cookie over me, yes, I would take a crumble cookie over Tobias Harris. And I would enjoy that crumble cookie. I'm not going to lie. I would take it. If someone asked me, yo, Tobias Harris gets traded for a second-round pick, or you get a free crumble cookie, I am taking the crumble cookie. D'Anthony Melton did not have a good game at all. He had 9 points. You know, I made a video on D'Anthony Melton saying, oh, he's stepping up. And, of course, when I make this video on D'Anthony Melton, he decides to drop 2 shitters of a game in a row, which is, it's just life. That's the way it happens. But, yeah, D'Anthony Melton, rough game. Against the Magic, he was showing us all different moves he learned, I guess, in a week span. And the next 2 games, he just does not use any of those moves he used against the Magic. I don't know. He can't. I mean, I understand you're not shooting well from 3, but just drive and make your layups. He makes his layups. He tries to do Jordan-esque layups when he has he has the Jordan layup package, but his layup is a 62 overall. It's rough, guys. It's rough. Pat Bev had a rough game, 4 points. Batum had 9 points with 19 minutes. Batum is just come on. Batum is a great player. I feel like Batum kind of saved our season as well as Kelly Oubre. You know, like Batum is just a very consistent player. In the short amount of minutes that he's going to play, he's going to be elite in those minutes, and not like an elite player, like an all-star player, an elite role player, a guy who knows the plays, a guy who's going to move the ball. He can dribble, he can shoot. He's a nice quick release as well. So, yeah. Batum, I don't think I'm ever going to be mad at this guy. Like, I'm not going to blame a loss off of Batum. Marcus Morris. Bad game for him. You know, recently he's been making a shot, so I'm not going to clown him and say, why does he play? Because he plays a lot of minutes. Well, actually, last night he only had 17 minutes, so he didn't really play that much. But, that's what I like about Nick Nurse. He's not going to force you in. Like Doc, even if a guy's like Furkan's shooting 0, he has 0 points, and he's keeping him in. And you're just like, bro, he's not playing defense. He's not shooting. Why is Furkan in? Nick Nurse is going to take you out if you're not doing your role. And I'm still mad at Nick Nurse because he is not giving Jaden Springer a chance to play, bro. Like, he's still young. You need time to progress yourself. And when Jaden Springer was playing, I feel like he was a positive to our team. But it's whatever. I mean, it's Nick Nurse. He knows better than me. He coaches the practices. So, that could have something to do with it. But, yeah, man, I just want to see Jaden Springer. I'm a big Jaden Springer fan. He's our best defensive player. I just want to see him play, man. He's very fun to watch. I don't see any point of playing KJ Martin over Jaden Springer. Maybe because he might. Hey, I don't know how much KJ Martin is making a year. Maybe he has like he's making more money a year. So they're like, yo, we got to play this guy. But it's dumb to me. Okay, yeah, 4 years, $6 million. Okay, well, yeah. So he's making more money than Jaden Springer. Well, we'll see. I think Jaden Springer is going to become a Marcus Smart type player. That's his ceiling. His ceiling is a Marcus Smart, or maybe even more, maybe a Gary Payton. But, I really do believe he's the truth, and I think he can become something great in the future, because there's not many players that are like him. Joel Embiid. I hope Joel Embiid comes back. I'm pretty sure this was we had 3 away games in a row, so it kind of makes sense on why, he just stayed home, probably chilled with the family. It was a nice holiday week for him. I mean, he did so much. I'm trying to check on who we play next. We might have a little bit of break. Let's see. Okay, we play the same team. We play the Bulls January 2nd on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. So, yeah, we get a nice little break. I'm pretty sure Embiid is probably going to come back. And Embiid will dominate like he usually does. And, it's funny. I'm not even talking about Embiid because he hasn't been playing. But when he comes back, we're going to be right back to the Embiid train, right back to the MVP Embiid. So, very excited for the season, guys. I want Jaden Springer to play more. Please play him. Kevin Lofton, I think, played a little bit. I want to see Kevin Lofton as well. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Give me a subscribe, and I'll catch y'all. Peace.